Hey guys, welcome back. Originally, I thought I was going to have to work tonight, which would have been my fifth 12-hour shift in a row. But when I got there, I think about the time that I put my lunch in the refrigerator, coordinator comes and said, "Well, we hate that you went all the trouble came in. But we don't need you tonight." So I was just shattered about that. So the first thing I did was come home and I ate something that was really bad for me, and then I figured I'd spend the rest of the night in my man cave hanging out. So I thought I'd show you a couple of small hauls I got recently. A little bit of everything in there. I got some Bronze Age horror, and I upgraded some books. Uh, got some Charltons, which is par for the course for me. I just some reason I just love Charlton stuff. As I've said before, I've heard a lot of interviews where guys said that Charlton was like the illegitimate stepchild of the comic industry, or Charlton was a three-legged dog, or Charlton was the low rent district of the comic industry and all that. But I just kind of love their stuff for some reason. Anyway, we'll get started. Now this first one, this is just like a cheap knockoff of Casper as far as I'm concerned, but I still kind of like it. Here's Timmy the Timid Ghost, number 16 from Charlton. Okay, we got some Tarzan goodness here. Tarzan number 250. This is one of the few non-Joe Kubert covers from the 70s. I think this is by Garcia Lopez. Looks like. Yeah, Garcia Lopez and Ricardo Villagrán did this cover. Really awesome. Kind of reminiscent of some of the stuff Buscema did for Marvel. And here we got a Kubert cover. This is actually one of the few DC Tarzans that I didn't have that Kubert did. Number 218. Just a wonderful piece of Kubert work. And we got some Tarzan Family, number 61. Another Kubert cover. Actually, this was originally Korak, and then it got folded into Tarzan Family. And you have a lot of the ERB characters. Tarzan, John Carter. I think there's some Carson Venus in here. The great Square Bound book. This is an upgrade. I think there was only maybe 6 or 7 issues of this title. But this is an upgrade to the one I already had. And we have some Lois Lane, number 136. Co-starring Wonder Woman. I always thought this was kind of a cool cover. One I didn't have. Another great little DC title from the 70s, Secret Origins. Got some reprints of Wonder Woman and Wildcat. It's number 3. Which I think this is the only issue I had missing from that run. I think there were 6 or 7 issues. And I believe this is the only one that I had missing. Okay, on to some Marvel. More 70s goodness. Doc Savage, Man of Bronze, number 3. With a beautiful Jim Steranko cover. More Marvel goodness. Another picture frame. Submariner, number 53. Another Marvel 20 center. Thor 211. I think Dr. Von Chilla just recently showed this in one of his videos. Beautiful cover. Another picture frame cover. Red Wolf number 4. I think this one was actually done by Sid Shores, one of Marvel's older artists. Really nice cover. Now on to some Bronze Age horror. We have Monster Hunters number 9 from Charlton. And this is a Mike Zeck cover, actually. A little sip of coffee. Okay, DC, Witching Hour number 36. Nick Carty cover, who he did lion's share of a lot of DC's covers in the mid to late 70s. I think this is a Steve Ditko cover here, Ghostly Tales number 97. Ghostly Tales 35 on the Wayne Howard cover. And for those of you that aren't real familiar with Wayne Howard, I know he did a lot of work for Marvel, but his style is kind of reminiscent of Wally Wood. So you can kind of see his name down here. But his style is really kind of reminiscent of Wood. So all you Wally Wood fans, I'm sure you'll like his art. Here we have Haunted number 35. I'm not sure who did this cover. It might have been Joe Staton. This is basically a reader because somebody had written their name on here, but I got it for like $1. So okay, some DC Unexpected number 203. The great Mike Kaluta cover. House of Mystery 279. I think that's Dominguez on this cover. And I upgraded a couple of my Tom Sutton covers. Everybody knows what a big fan of his I am. There's Haunted number 20. Another gruesome, greasy, slimy Tom Sutton cover. Kind of reminds you of Gil Kane with the upturned nose thing going on there. But a huge fan, and I'm going to try to do a spotlight on him as soon as I get a chance. Another one I upgraded, probably it might be in the top 2 as far as Tom Sutton horror covers. There's Ghostly Haunts number 40. We're stuck it in Mylar. This is pretty nice shape. It's probably an 8.5 to a 9.0. But just a beautiful Tom Sutton cover. And I love the colors on this, all purple and green and yellow, and all the great line work in the art. Sorry about the glare, but you know how it is when you put them in Mylar. Might be a little better. And a lot of his covers he signed, he didn't sign them with T.S. or Tom Sutton, he signed them with the word Grizzly. Like this is a grisly looking cover, which it is. Okay, last time I had wanted to upgrade one of my Justice Leagues. And I got one from CBCS, and the guy actually threw in a freebie. He threw in a reading copy of JLA 73. This is one of my favorite covers anyway, so I was really kind of pleased to get this. This is one of the few Joe Kubert covers that he did for the Justice League. This was actually one of the JLA JSA team-ups. This is all the JSA in the background. You got the Golden Age Superman, Wonder Woman, Starman, Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, Dr. Midnight. Like I say, it's pretty beat up. It's a reader, but hey, it was a freebie, so not complaining. Yeah, one of my favorite Joe Kuberts, if I can have such a thing. Okay, and the one I had upgraded, it's slabbed from CBCS. And this is an 80-page giant, Justice League number 58. And this is an 8.5. Got off-white to white pages. You got the back cover. I think this is an an advertisement for a Tarzan model from Aurora. I always thought these old ads were cool. And I'm not really sure how CGC does it, but as far as this is the first CBCS book that I have, but it actually reprints or shows the original source for all the reprints. And you actually have reprints from Justice League 1, 6, and 8, and where they're reprinted from. So I thought that was kind of cool. But a really nice copy. Hard to find this one in really high grade because of the black background, obviously. You know, the spine looks pretty good. Kind of hard to tell right there, but just a great cover. And there we are. Guys, that's all I have right now. Be back with you again real soon. I've kind of been busy sorting through all of my, well, not all of my collection, but I've had to go through all of my collection to sort out. I'm trying to bring out everything from the Bronze Age on back, and kind of not really getting it cataloged, but getting it sorted out by title and putting it in order, and then kind of so I can figure out, you know, what I need and what to get rid of. Kind of show you what's going on here. Yeah, I got a serious mess. And here, I think I just cataloged some detective stuff from the 70s. There's some Marshall Rogers. First, I think modern age Deadshot, the Bronze Age Deadshot. Dr. Phosphorus. A lot of great covers. First appearance of Black Spider, Captain Stingery. Most of these are Ernie Chan covers. Here's a great cover by Dick Giordano. More Ernie Chan, Mike Grell. And then get on back to like some earlier 70s. There's some 60s. The Outsider. Neil Adams. 402, more Neil Adams. Number 400. Iconic covers. There's one of my favorites with Creeper. And just a little bit, you know, just kind of what I've been doing lately. You can kind of see those stacks there. I think that's all Superboy and the Legion. I think there are some war books and some other stuff I got to go through. But, yeah, basically, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Just kind of let you know what's going on. Don't know how much of that you saw. I guess I'll go back and see. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. And onward and upward.